Stay tuned. I really appreciate you all being a part of my channel. Hitting that thumbs up button whenever you can. Sticking around. Yeah, and if the room is light, maybe I'll take some questions. Pull out my tarot cards for all of you. That would be really, really great. So let's get going here. As I get you up on my screen over here. All right, dear universe, what messages do you have for the greatest and highest good for all of our Capricorns out there? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What messages do we have for Capricorn? All right, I feel like you've been involved in something that you just haven't seen manifest any kind of results here. And I think this is something you really, really heart and soul believed in. You know, it's like you put everything you had into making something manifest. I feel like it just hasn't happened yet. You know, slow and steady goes the ship is what comes to mind. So I think give yourself a break, give yourself a chance. All right. If you see that maybe all is not lost and you should hang in there, it's just a matter of being patient, then be patient. If you reevaluate it and you come to find that quite possibly it's time to abandon ship, then then you abandon ship. But I feel like right now, you're really kind of looking at everything, seeing what is it do I continue to invest my energy and my money in, and what don't I invest. All right, so that's for someone out there. What else do we have for our Capricorns out there? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, I mean, you don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again and not have any positive results, right? You know, it's like I think you've been there, done that. You've taken a lot of energy trying to invest in something. So some of you may actually be wondering whether or not you should continue going in vain. And some of you may be looking in other directions. I definitely see that you are trying to find a way to manifest some real money, right? So what else do we have for our Capricorns today? What else do we have for our Capricorns today? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Cappy. What else do we have for our Capricorns today? Yeah. All right. I feel like on another tangent that there's a situation where I feel like it's time for you to get some help with. All right. And again, this could go back to, I just get a sense of frustration trying to get things happening. It's almost as if nothing you do is getting off the ground. But I do feel like you're at that point where maybe you need to consult with somebody. Maybe you need to, just kind of reach out and get other people's opinions. Maybe you actually need some physical help. Whatever it is, I feel like Capricorn, it's time for you to not go it alone. All right. So if you've been resisting that, I just see that if it will help you get to the next step, if you get a little bit of help, maybe you don't want to pay someone to help you move and you're at that point where you have so much to move, you need a little bit of help, like maybe it's worth paying somebody to help you out. All right. I'm just saying for somebody out there. But I feel as if you are ready to make some big changes. So that's really nice to see. I think if some of you feel as if you have been in a rut, maybe it's almost as if, like you're living life, but you're not living life. So I feel like some of you guys are ready to inject some spice is what comes to mind into your life. Get things happening and off the ground. That's good. Get out. Get out, enjoy yourself. It's fall where I am. The leaves are at their peak. So maybe this is one of those weekends that maybe you invite somebody to go on a drive, up into the mountains, or somewhere or whatever. But I just feel like it's time for you to break out of your rut and get out of the cycle that you've been in. And again, this thing of card of money, I feel like you are really, really looking for a way to manifest money. E-commerce comes to mind. So maybe a few of you are dabbling into the internet trying to figure out how you can make some extra money on the side. Anyway, that's what I'm feeling for some of you. So Capricorn, let's move to the tarot and see what's going on with all of our Cappies today. So, very thankful to have you in the house on my channel, tuning in. It's always nice to sit down and do a reading. So let's see what's going on with all of our Cappies at this time. I did just pull a name out of my magic hat for a personal reading. And B. Jukes, you haven't contacted me yet, so please contact me. Reach out. I know my email is buried in the YouTube channel. You can go to my website, get a hold of me, all right? Can't wait to do your reading. All right, and I will be doing another personal reading giveaway here in the next couple weeks. I will open that up, so stay tuned for that. All right, let's see. Capricorn, what's going on with all of our Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What's going on with our Cappies at this time? All right, your overall energy. Oh, I wonder whether or not you were involved with somebody where, you know, I think at times, and this could be your husband or your wife, you know, read it as you will, but I do have a king and a queen, and I feel like there's some turbulence between you and your person right now. I get that everybody is standing their own ground. You're going to do your thing over here, and they're going to do their thing. But there's an edge of turbulence that's going on. I'm also wondering whether or not somebody takes a trip. You know, maybe it's a business trip and the other person doesn't really like that the person's taking a business trip. I don't know why a business trip comes to mind. But I feel as if, you know, there is an undercurrent of something going on between you and your person. So let's see what that's about, huh? All right, let's see what's going on. Recent energy for our Cappies at this time. Yeah. See, I feel as if the two of you got into a fight. You know, I just feel as if like there was a lot of words exchanged, a lot of disagreement. Maybe somebody left in a huff. It could be about a lot of things, okay? But I am feeling that part of it could be that someone doesn't feel like they're getting enough attention or affection or just this imbalance. I just feel like somebody wants more between, you know, the connection. Sometimes, I mean, we get married, all right, and we get, again, into this routine, and we saw that at the very beginning of the reading, that you get stuck in this routine, and then you know, it gets dull, it gets boring, you know, and then there's like this undercurrent of edge because nobody's really happy and we're not talking about it and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm just feeling as if, yeah, you two may have had an upset. I don't think all is lost. There could have been a conversation having to do with children, wanting to have children. I feel like one person does, the other person does not. Now, that's not going to resonate for everyone. I'm just picking that up. But I do get the sense that, you know, when you guys get into this argument, it's just like one person always ends up feeling really hurt. And then you kiss and you make up and, you know, but the issue is never dealt with, right? It's just like, you know, we're gonna kiss and make up, but are we gonna actually like deal with why we got mad in the first place? No. I just feel as if that kind of conversation is shut down between the two of you, which is probably what's causing all of this turbulence in your marriage or your relationship. Anyway, I just get the feeling that somebody, you have to be honest, you know, and with that Ace of Wands reverse, maybe somebody isn't really being upfront and honest about how they're really feeling. All right, what else do we have for our Capricorns? Yeah. So I do see some of you looking and seeing what can you do, what can we fix. If it's a situation that you want to fix, maybe you're looking around. I just see you looking around to see how can we resolve this conflict, this issue. You know, maybe it has to do with money. Maybe you're looking to see, maybe I get a better job. Maybe they can get a better job. I mean, I don't know what the conflict is. You guys do. But I do sense that, you know, you're starting to really look around and see what are your options. And again, if we go back to the beginning of the reading, you know, I did pull up that some of you may need to reach out for some help. Maybe you're looking for that help now. All right, let's move on. All right, let's see what's currently going on in your world, Capricorn. What's your current energy? right. So, for a few of you, okay, I feel as if, um, when it comes to the emotions between you and your person, one person is very shut down. We have the hermit here. And the other person is, again, set sail off into their own direction. Again, I'm feeling as if there is an energy about one of the two of you maybe traveling for work. And I just feel as if there is an element of infidelity that may be going on, or the other person may be suspecting that somebody is fooling around. I just sense that, while one person is home alone, they're really wondering what your person is doing over there. Okay, now again, take what works, leave what doesn't. I'm just kind of pulling in the energies, and this is what's coming through. Now, I'm also feeling as if you are a single Capricorn, you may meet somebody while you're out traveling. Maybe you are the one going on a business trip. If you are going on a business trip, you may be married, you may be single, but I do feel like you meet someone. And when you meet this person, just be very careful that it's not this in and out kind of relationship. It's like if you're having troubles at home, I just want to, I just don't find comfort in a stranger while you're gone. All right. Now, that's not for everyone, but I am definitely picking up that energy with someone. All right. And if you are single, you may actually meet somebody. You may they might be like really, really dreamy. I feel as if you really connect with them, but I think there's a lot about them that you don't know. All right. So I don't feel as if this person you meet will be like a lasting forever after with that kind of energy. So just be aware of, who's around while you're out traveling. I do see that you're traveling, you're going somewhere here, because here we have this journey card. Somebody's going somewhere. All right, so Capricorn. So I do see you come out here as the devil. Maybe this is you, maybe it is not, but it is reversed. So I feel like when it comes to relationships, I think you're pretty aware of what's good for you and what's not. I'm picking up the single Capricorn. Like if you are out and about and you meet this person, I think you read them right away. All right. I think you know that this guy is, they're flirting with you probably because they want to flirt with you for whatever they want, but not because they're really interested in you. So just be aware that, this energy of this person, I don't feel like they mean it, So if you're in for just like a one night stand, go for it. You just want to fling with somebody, nothing serious, then this is your person, okay? I'm also seeing that, as a relationship, it would be very unstable. You're better off by yourself, and don't you go picking up the bill, okay? I'm just saying, don't go picking up the bill. If this person wants to wine and dine you while you're out, let them pick up the bill. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't have to always be the one to pay. Anyway, I do get the sense that you are much better off on your own. Also, while you are out and about, maybe you are traveling, maybe you aren't, but watch your money. I feel as if with this Nine of Pentacles reversed, that it's really important for you to hang on to your money and save more money than you're spending. All right, or don't save your don't spend your paycheck before it actually comes in. Now out fell the Five of Swords reversed. So I feel as if it's almost as if you want to avoid getting into any conflicts or fights with anybody right now, especially with your person. So I think this again goes back to you trying to see if there are other options in how you handle things with your person. I mean, you love your person, okay? I'm going back and forth, single and married. But I feel like if you are married, I think you are going to try to find the higher road if there are any disagreements with you and your person. All right, let's see what's crowning you. What's hanging over your head, Capricorn? Ooh, we have the Moon card, secrets. Secrets. All right, so if you were the Capricorn who's feeling very alone in your relationship, because I am picking that up, I think you start to go out. You know, I think you start to not stay home. I just see a Capricorn really going out at night, living life again, especially with this moon card. It's like you're not going to stay home. If your person is out having a good time, so are you. I just see some Capricorns going out. So if you're single, you know, this is a good opportunity for you to meet people. Just be aware that there could be somebody who is really attracted to you who, you know, could be a player type of energy that come through. But I like that you have the moon card that comes you because I feel like it's like things that are have been needing to surface are coming out. Things that have been holding you back, okay, from living life. I feel like you're starting to really look at yourself and say, you know, if I stay home, I really am not going to meet anybody. I'm not going to have fun. So I just see that you're starting to see why you're where you are. You know, maybe, you know, in your relationship, maybe you're starting to see why there's distance between you and your person. Or if you're single, maybe you're starting to see why you're still single. Do you know what I mean? I just feel as if like this awareness of, you know, really deep inner knowing about yourself is starting to come out. And again, this need for you to get out of a place of, yeah, like you don't want to like always feel like you're left out and you don't have enough and you know they don't love me. I think you're over all of that. So I get this like almost that energy of the rising of the phoenix, you know, with you going, you know, well, I'm going to do it myself. I know who I am and I'm going to move on. So some of you may be really snapping out of a depression that you've been in or a funk. I just see you living life. And, you know, as a Capricorn myself, that's exciting to see that, you know, there's that potential to get out and live life, you know. All right, let's see what else is going on for our Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Cappy. What is going on? Well, yeah, there's definitely a lot of movement happening. Okay, so I feel as if for some of you, it's almost like life goes to 0 to 60 in no time. Boom. Because there is definitely with this Tower card a shift, and it's a much needed shift that you have been avoiding. All right, so I do feel as if you are coming out of your shell, Capricorn. I think you are really starting to make some moves that have been blocked. So sometimes shifts happen in our life. You know, maybe all of a sudden you find out you have to move. Maybe all of a sudden you find out that, you know, you're going to be working in a new department, or maybe, you know, you're getting laid off, or whatever it is. Whatever this shift is, it is really critical to you as far as your growth because things have to change, especially if you've been really stagnant. Do you know what I mean? It's like the universe is almost kicking you into gear. So, whatever this major change is, it's been blocking you. All right. So, whether you like this change or not, this shift or not, whatever it is that's about to come down pounding on your door, it's really important for your growth. Yeah, because see, you're not making the decisions, you're not making the changes that you need. You're feeling it, you know what you need to do, but it's like you need a kick in the pants. So I feel as if where you are really confused, not knowing what to do, boom, you will really have the awareness of which way to go, what should I do, what's my next move. I mean, you want to get out of this funk that you're in, you know. So I think this is why you're starting to really examine everything off the table, right? So this is good. So I'm happy to see that the universe steps in for some of you. All right, what else do we have for our Capricorns at this time? Cappy, what's going on with our Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Capricorn, 4 of Cups, reversed. You know, whatever you do, and I feel like it has to do when you go on a trip, you know, don't drink too much, don't party too much, don't talk too much. You don't have any regrets, right? And I feel as if that's really important. Whether you're on a trip or you're not on a trip, maybe you go out somewhere, because I do see that like you're socializing, you're getting out more. A lot of Capricorns suffer from social awkwardness when they're really nervous. So sometimes, a Capricorn is very, very likely known to say stupid things, so it's better to say nothing. Whatever you do as you make these moves, have no regrets. All right. All right. Final outcome for our Capricorns. Capricorns. Final outcome for Cappy. The Fool comes out. So I feel like you're ready for a fresh new start, a fresh new you, making the shifts, the changes, getting out of the rut, looking at your person and saying, hey, we got to spice up our life. I mean, whatever emerging, and this is one I think that's been, hidden a long time. And it's just time for you to come out and to come into your own here. And, sometimes the shifts, and I'm feeling like you're not going to like whatever this shift is, because this has been a major block that needs to like get pushed. It's like somebody said in my sound meditation the other day. They said, as they were listening to the sounds, they were feeling all choked up, and then all of a sudden this one hit on the gong, she said, just pushed it all through. I feel like that's what's happening to you guys, is that there's all this stuff just really building up, and all you need is that one boom, to kind of push you through, and it's like you're on the other side. So that's exciting. That's exciting. That's exciting. And I think you start to see that all of a sudden your world opens up. And especially when it comes to money, I really feel as if you start to see a lot of options on how to improve your life monetarily. So yeah, e-commerce is a big deal for you. So when you're maneuvering through e-commerce, just an FYI, hang in there, because you gotta like crack this code. How it's like the get rich schemes of like make $1,000 a day. Who makes $1,000 a day? Not me. I wish I knew. But I feel like if anybody could actually figure out how to maneuver to make that $1,000 a day, it would be a Capricorn. All right, so advice. Should we get some advice? Let's get some advice for some of you Cappies out there regarding the spread. So, dear universe, what messages do you for our Capricorn? So, as the devil, you come out. I feel as if anything that is holding you back, you have the power to lift these chains off of your neck and around and free yourself from whatever is not good and whatever's toxic for you. So yeah, it's like this new you coming out, and you're really looking at all of the things that are not good for you. And I think you're ready to turn all of that around. You're really moving in another direction. I think you're feeling really good. With that Knight of Wands energy, I feel as if you are ready to really just, feel that sense of freedom, not that heaviness and that restriction that a lot of Capricorns have, they feel. I mean, it's a very melancholy part of their personality. But I feel like you're really breaking through that. I mean, I feel confidence. I feel a lot of confidence. And I think you know yourself well enough, that you know where you want to shine your light. So focus, focus, focus. Get rid of those things that are not good for you. They are all really self-imposed. Really, I feel as if everything that has been holding you back has been self-imposed. All right, Capricorn. So yeah, you're the one that can free yourself from that. All right, so that's what I have for you, Cappies. I hope it resonated. If it did, great. Hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And if it didn't, that's all right. Check your sun, moon, rising signs, your Venus, your Jupiter, your North Node. Check it all. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the flip side. It doesn't look like we have too many people in the chat. So with that being said, if nobody has any questions, I am going to end this for the day. All right, you guys, I will see you on the flip side. I will be right back to do Aquarius. So the few of you that are in here, if you want to stick around, and maybe I'll pull cards for after the Aquarius read. All right, until then, Bye, you guys.